Good morning out there, y'all. Welcome. Come on in, take your shoes off, man, and relax. Come on in, come on in. I'm gonna be doing a little live streaming here. We're in the middle of a storm down here in Dallas, and I mean it's a real tremendously powerful storm front coming through. So if anybody out there under the hearing of my voice, go ahead and take shelter and be safe. I just had to call a person that I care about, and they were actually literally getting up, to go out the door to work. I say, don't do it. It's not worth it. You would be really not thinking correctly to go out in the middle of a tornado talking about a job. I can't believe it. That's where we at, though, y'all. I just cannot believe it. Yeah, everybody know. You have to be Yeah, everybody know, you have to be responsible and all that. But I bet you the people that in charge of that, wherever that job is, they're not there either. So just be careful. Don't take the risk. Your life is way more valuable than any job. Just remember that. Remember that. Now, I come on here today. I'm kind of, a novice getting my feet wet now. And like I was telling you guys earlier, putting together some campaigns that I believe that's going to be beneficial to myself as well as to my audience. And I appreciate all you guys. I cannot thank you enough because you heard my cry and you came through and allowed me to get back up here on YouTube to be able to speak. And I'm not out here, like I say, looking to cause any type of controversies or any of that type of stuff there. You even got people thinking that I'm making videos about them. I'll never make a video about an individual person. Believe that. You're not that important to me. You're not going to have me getting out of character or making a video. Just remember that, darling. You are not that important. You are not that important. I'm looking right in your face. And for you to involve your man, your boyfriend, whoever, is to just prove my point that you are a dangerous, unstable, delusional individual. And I may be just talking to you now. But that mentality, that personality that you have is pervasive in a lot of these young black women. You think that you can just do anything you want to do. You can talk any kind of way you want to a black man, and there's no consequences. Well, there's consequences, honey. But one, you expose yourself to be unstable. Let me say that again. You expose yourself to be unstable. You say you're working with kids? So, wow, that's dangerous. So you might snap at any time, huh? Wow, you're a dangerous individual. But that ain't on me. That's on you. I don't play in personality games. I'm real. I'm going to shoot him straight down the middle. I'm a fair guy. I believe in fair play. Even in an unfair world, I believe in fair play. So when you're dealing with me, you're dealing with somebody you have never met before. See? And that's what shocks you. Oh my God, here he is. No, I'm not obsessed with any of these internet situations. I'm just gonna speak my truth, and I'm not gonna let man, woman, black, white, or blonde get in the way of that. You will not have me calling you no queens. You ain't no queens to me. So get that out of your mind. Take it off your bio. You're not a queen. You understand me? You can be the queen of them babies you got. That's it. Queen them babies you got and queen your husband. And stay off this business, the grown folks' business on this internet. Because you done got yourself involved in something that's going to take you on out the game, baby. Get out of that. When I told you to walk away, you should have walked away. Now, you done got yourself all wrapped up in a situation now. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. And again, I was talking to a particular mindset, honey. I'm not talking about personal personal people until you cross that line and started threatening me. You making mistake after mistake after mistake. I know I have real estate in your head because you have never met nobody like me that's gonna check you, put you in your place. You are not all that. Your shit stink too. And that's a fact. And again, if you look at my YouTube videos here, I make videos about dysfunctional, delusional people all the time. And it ain't about you. You're not that special. Not to me. So don't get in your mind that I'm spending time. And I'm doing this morning because when I woke up the other day, I saw all of them. I mean, Lord have mercy. You write me love letters. Did I get to you that bad, baby? Mm, 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 mm. That's just sad. I don't have time for that. You go get a therapist and work through your issues. Okay? If you want to come over here, engage in any type of public, debates or whatever, I'm open to that. I debate, but don't try to threat. You move into another space now, and you don't want to go there. You crashed out. You literally crashed out on live. I mean, you literally crashed out. That's crazy. Crash dummy. Anyway, I'm gonna have to put you over there where you belong because you done really jumped off the bridge. But that's not on me. I ain't gonna change standing on my 10, baby. I'm standing on mine. You hear me? Don't play with me. I didn't come on here to play. I come on here, I tell you guys up front for business purposes. I'm being blessed with a sponsorship to try to advance different companies and different businesses. That's what I'm trying to do. It will be successful. I'm pushing, trying to get some investors in here now so that we can put everything together properly. And even if got a time frame for that. And even if that don't happen, it'll just be a little setback, but I'm gonna still launch my program. Yeah, there's absolutely no doubt. There's a couple things happen, with the they got a resource they call Fiverr, where we go and get a lot of our technical stuff done at. Well, I was busy working every day. So when I got my order, I really didn't pay that close attention to everything, the detail. And I signed off on it. They don't have to give me anything. But be careful when you're on Fiverr. Be careful because she mixed up my order. She did this site right here supposed to be the Angry Black Man podcast. And she put my People Project first, which is my nonprofit. Totally screwed up. I don't know. I might be able to fix it, but it's kind of, it's kind of messed up right now. I got to figure that out. I'm not a techie, so I'm paying people to do this stuff, and they still messing up. So eventually, I'm gonna have to figure out, I got to do this technical aspects of this myself. I do not like waiting or depending on anyone else to do anything. That's just my personality. I've worked almost a year now to get to this point. I've been working working my tail off. You talk about content. I have so much content. I can sit here for the next year and put out something new every day. That's how prolific I've been in concentrating content. Not just videos, not just pictures. I mean, actual, scenes. I mean, you'll see. We'll bring it in later. But I'm trying to tell you that these small-minded people, they will latch on to you and latch into your business and try to bring you down. Because see, I'm a truth teller. That's just my game. I ain't gonna play no games with nobody. I haven't seen the man that I have to lie to yet. I've lost positions. I've lost jobs. I've lost a lot of things from being the truthful man that I am. I will not change that. So if you're looking for me to play some type of games of the lying game and the petty game, I don't even understand how y'all do it. You know, that's one of the reasons that let me say this how that let me say this how appropriately so you won't misinterpret. My family and friends, a lot of them, mainly family. Uh, they say that I'm antisocial, that I am this, I am that. Actually, it's not true. I heard another brother say, and I'm in that same category. I'm not antisocial. I'm socially selective. Again, I'm not antisocial. I'm socially selective. In other words, I want to be able to select the people that I spend my time with. And that's what some people don't seem to understand. It's my choice, you know. It's my choice. And this last chapter I'm living through right now in my life, this is the selfish chapter. This is the me chapter, the selfish chapter, where I'm going to take care of me. I sacrificed 40 years, 30 to my wife, uh, and I don't want to talk about the bad part where I was locked up in prison for a crime I didn't commit. That's another whole ball game. See, that's another part of me that I'm just now exposing because I came to a conclusion that in 2024 that I was going to tell my truth. I wasn't going to no longer hold in what I have inside that I know need to be expressed and exposed. Part of that is dealing with Rockville, Illinois. Rockville, Illinois, you will pay for what you have done. You will pay for what you have done. You've been laying here, you've been hiding the documents, throwing my document. You done went through this for 3 years. It's over with. I'm not sending you another document, and I'm not going to play your game any longer. I'm going to the federal court as well as when we have our next hearing, which is in June. I'm going to allow you to dismiss that case right there so I can take that to the appellate court. I'm getting away from Ralph. I'm not playing your game no more. It's over with. You're going to get exposed. I told him to tell John Lowry that he would be exposed. He might as well step down right now because he's going to be exposed for the suborner of perjury and misconduct that he's been involved in. I know mine wasn't the only case. He suborned perjury in numerous cases that I know of personally. Now, they would say the statute of limitations is up. But for a judge or a prosecutor or a person of the court, they cannot have the appearance of wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing, the appearance of wrongdoing. We know you're wrong. I still got all my documents. Gee, I've been bragging around these papers for 30 years. Everybody in my family, everybody, what are you doing? Da, da, da. I've been carrying around my documents from my original case 30 years ago, and I still got the document with your name on it, with your signatures on it. You and Mark Turner, when you stood in front of the jury and told the all-white jury that they are not like us. Me and you are not like them. I'll never forget it. When a man tell me and ask me and see my podcast or my page, Angry Black Man, you will never understand why the black man angry unless you walk in the black man's shoes. Until you walk in the black man's shoes, shut your mouth up, sit down, either help or stay out the way. Because we're moving on a different trajectory now. We are sitting here, went through a whole process of trying to get equality, trying to get a situation where we ain't got to be begging for different things like contracts, and it's got to change, man. It's got to change. Either it's going to change or it's not going to exist. You're either going to let us in or you're going to tear it down. The average person now, they're more destructive than they are constructive, in the sense that a lot of people out here done gave up. They done gave up. They will go to their grave in that state of mind and state that they're in of depravity. There's some depraved individuals out there, right outside my door right here. We paying premium prices to live in an insane asylum. I live in the projects downtown Dallas, for those that want to know. I live in the projects. Straight P. I live in the projects. And I'm happy about that, because this is where I need to be right now. God don't make no mistake. He placed me right here for a reason. And I'm going to manifest that reason. But I tell y'all, going back to my issue, Rockford, Illinois has spent 30 years attempting to cover up my case. 30 years. I've had, I can't even count the lawsuits no more. I can't even count. The original lawsuit, I had an attorney, and we filed, everything was appropriate, and we went all the way to the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeal. Rockford, Winnebago County, and the state, they admitted to my case. They admitted it, everything, the perjury, they admitted everything. But you know what? How they got away? They said the statute of limitations had ran out. How could the statute of limitations not run out when I was locked up in prison? Had no opportunity to get an attorney because the phones in the prison, you couldn't even call attorneys on. So that was a whole trap that Illinois set up, and then they declared that being incarcerated is not a disability. They took that out of the law. So that's the way they got around having to compensate me. Some people in Rockford think that Rockford gave me something because of what happened to me. I'm here to tell y'all right now, Rockford has never given me anything, not one dime. I've never got a dime from Rockford. Rockford owes me, and they owe my son right now. When they settled the jailhouse lawsuit, I filed that. I had y'all new jail built. They built that on my name. That should be the Timothy Chatman jailhouse. They built that jail on my name. But I never got a dime because crooked, I don't want to curse here, the crooked, corrupt county board, I got the minutes where I forget, I don't know if it was Georgia and Duckett, one of them in the meeting said, I got the minutes where I forget, I don't know if it was Georgia and Duckett, one of them in the meeting said, when they were settling the case, when they gave Hegenger his money, they gave Greenwald his money, they gave everybody their money, they say, what about Chatman? And everything went blank. And that's the way it's been for the last 30 years. But guess what, guys? It's time to pay the piper. It's time to pay the piper. The piper got to get paid now. It's all over with y'all game. You will have to answer for what you did. And I mean, the money that you got to give me, that will not even pay for the damage that you've done. The destruction of my family. You can't even pay for that, man. But I tell you this, you will pay. It's time to pay now. I will continue to expose y'all until every single one of y'all understand. You can't beat what we got coming at you now. We're going to come at you every way we can until you pay. Believe that, Robert. It's all